The universe is expanding since the Big Bang, and till now, we used to think that its expansion is slowing down with time, and at some point it'll stall. But scientists have now discovered that the expansion of the universe is actually accelerating, thanks to the mysterious dark energy. This discovery has made us wonder about the end of the universe. So in today's video, we will dive deeper into the theories about how our beloved universe can meet its end, and will it be dead forever afterwards? There are three most prominent theories about the end of the universe. The Big Rip. Recent discoveries have shown us that instead of expanding and then gradually coming to a halt, expansion of the universe is actually accelerating. This behavior is credited to the recently discovered phenomenon called dark energy. We don't know for sure what it is, but we know that it is real. Now, if this acceleration continues, at one point of time, the speed of the expansion will surpass the speed of light, as there is no resistance to the motion and vacuum of space. So as the force of expansion of the universe gets stronger than the gravity it contains, it would tear apart the galaxies followed by black holes, stars and planets. All the matter we know would be ripped apart as the expansion of the universe ramps up. This would leave a universe full of single, disconnected particles that won't be able to interact with each other, and this chaotic, lifeless universe will continue to exist forever in a timeless manner. But for a big rip to occur, dark energy must win its battle with gravity, to a such point that it can rip apart individual atoms. If the humans or any other aliens fail to escape the entire universe itself, life may stop existing forever. The Big Freeze, also known as the heat death. This scenario is believed to be the most likely, according to whatever we already know about the physics and the universe. This term comes from the theory that in the universe and other isolated systems, entropy will increase until it reaches a maximum value. Entropy comes from a principle of thermodynamics, which states that everything in the universe will eventually move from order to disorder. Once entropy reaches its maximum, physicists believe that heat in the universe will be evenly distributed. All the stars would have spent their energy and would be dead. All the black holes will start to decay by a phenomenon called Hawking radiation. So basically all the energy sources in the universe would be exhausted. But this process would take trillions of years. In simple terms, what this means is there would be no more usable energy or heat left in the universe, and the universe would die from the heat death. During this big freeze, the universe would become an endless void in time in which nothing ever happens, as there is little to no energy left. Third and the last one is the Big Crunch and Big Bounce. Have you ever had a feeling you have memories of doing something even though you actually haven't done it before? A new theory claims humans have probably done the same behavior an infinite amount of times, thanks to time and universe repeating itself over and over again for eternity. This theory about potential end of the universe relates to Big Crunch. If the dark energy is not as strong as we thought, and if after some time when the dark energy is completely used up, gravity will start to become dominant again, and instead of expanding forever, matter in the universe will reach a point where it starts to move towards each other over time, and in turn making gravity even stronger. This would ultimately cause the universe to shrink and cause stars, planets and galaxies to collide into each other, and the universe would collapse in on itself, after which giant black holes would start devouring everything around. And in the end, what will remain is one huge black hole that contains all of the mass in the universe, with a singularity in the center that has infinite mass. And in turn, that giant black hole itself would start to collapse, imploding into the singularity, and this will give rise to another Big Bang. This theory states that universe goes through loops of destruction and creation infinite times. Some scientists suggest that singularity in the end reverses time to its beginning, and that we are stuck in the loop of being born and dying again and again for eternity. This is the only theory which helps to explain what came before the Big Bang. Now, of all of these theories, nobody knows what will happen for sure, but the only way to escape this doom of the universe is to escape our universe entirely, so that when that giant black hole starts to engulf everything, or when the Big Rip starts to destroy all the matter, future humans or other alien species could escape its field of effect. Imagine it this way: if our galaxy is a part of galaxy cluster, which is further part of observable universe, but what if our universe itself is a part of giant cluster of infinite universes, each with their own field of influence, aka multiverse with infinite number of parallel universes? Future generations would have to find a way to travel through these parallel universes to survive. Now, if we assume that Big Crunch and Big Bounce theory is the correct one, there is one paradox related to it. It goes as follows. Assume humans or any other intelligent life form discovers time travel, and by that I mean ability to go back and forth in time. Now what this essentially means is that species has created a time loop inside a bigger time loop. So now they can keep moving from point A to point B infinite number of times, but at some point the time will come for bigger loop to complete. Whereas at the same point, these time travelers are living their life in different point of time flow. So will this stop our bigger time loop from completing, or would it create an alternate timeline? Well, nobody knows for sure. But no matter what's true, as everything else, the universe has a beginning and the end. Even though it's trillions of years away, when it does happen, everything you see today will cease to exist. And universe will be a never-ending lifeless void. And nothing that is happening or has happened on Earth will matter in the end. So make best of whatever time you have on this floating rock in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that concludes this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.